Hey folks, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Mad Rabbit here. I let the game go a little bit beyond what we did last time, so there's gonna be a few minor changes here. As you can see here, I finished the wall on the outside. I sort of said I was gonna do that, but I'm thinking I might make it double thick. I don't really feel like I'm actually building, um, you know, like a flooring around it and all this stuff. And so I'm just gonna make it double thick. I'll make some ladders going up on top or something. And I did start putting in a we call it moat around here, but I just to start, and I did this here. This is actually not lava safe, so most likely it'll end up getting burned up if I do put lava in here. So at some point, I will probably just have to replace that. I will cross that bridge when I get to it. I didn't do the whole thing yet. I'm still trying to determine what I'm going to do here, if I'm going to drain it out from below or what I'll do. Um, but it's not really high on my priorities right now. I want this barrier of 3 in case something comes and invades. I do want a little bit of spacing so that if I have archers up on the walls, they will not, if they're too close to the wall, they're not able to shoot down. It's too close of an angle, you know what I mean? And as you see here, I did this. Still waiting for the flooring to actually get done. So yeah, that'll get done eventually here. On the upper level, I do have this here kind of blocking it. I'm going to obviously have to do that again for the next double thick part, but that's fine. That's not a major priority right now, so I'm probably not going to be doing too many more blocks right now. I'm just doing this. I figured might as well clear up this whole thing, use up what we got, make it double thicker, and we should be okay here. I'm not too worried about invasions right now. We haven't even had any thieves come in, except for that one saying a bolt got stolen from outside or something. So I don't even see any more bolts. I don't think my hunters have been going around. I disabled hunting basically. Not that there's really anything on screen much. Just get the occasional thing like this, capybaras and stuff like that. Um, I set up the military last time, if you remember right. So full squad for melee, partial for marksman. No more. I've had no more migration waves. Where are we at here? Late winter. As you see, nothing is freezing over. We have so much food and drink right now. At least for the size of the fortress, it's not bad at all. And we bought a whole bunch of armor and whatnot. I probably have to do some adjustments on suits because some of the stuff I bought isn't going to be used unless I make some adjustments. Oh, and on this here, remember last time I was complaining that I was waiting for my stone detailers. I thought maybe they died or something. Apparently, just some of the spaces that were underneath some of the workshops that were here, remember temporarily, and a couple spots here and there were apparently just they couldn't reach it. So I had to redesignate the job. So I did this up here, but I think next I can't remember what I have designated. Oh yes, the officer areas are being dug out now. So yeah, the military quarters is being done here. The walls are tetrahedrite though, so in some areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to smooth those. I'm going to basically dig out the tetrahedrite just so I have it. I may even do some mining over here, and maybe I'll just close the wall off with whatever I got available that's usable a little bit. So yeah, the miners are still doing that. I want to get my guys in here. I really need a manager and a bookkeeper going. That's probably the next kind of priority. So I want to get some nice rooms for the officers. Um, Up next, these here I haven't filled them in. I completely forgot about those. I did make quite a bit of beds, tables and chairs. I could have had more to this, but I was going to wait for some of the officer stuff to get done. One thing I am going to do is I am going to delete this furniture stockpile, but the problem is this is going to make a lot more work for my people. I have so much hauling stuff to do. That's why, I mean, when they're moving some of this stone out little by little here, it's just taking forever. But it's getting done. But the thing is, I have to haul stone out of both of these two areas too, because there's going to be a lot of stockpiles in here. As you see, all my tetrahedrites going here now. At least I have some metals to play with, and maybe it builds up the skill of my guys. They're not really that high level for their abilities. All this here, I kind of wish I showed some of this on the air, but all basalt. It did work. That thing I did sort of at the end of last episode. Basalt door, flooring. There's a ramp down. There's a basalt gate here. There's a floodgate. You don't see it, but because it's open. And I'm just about to break in here. I think I wanted to do that on the air. That's why I came back here. Looks like they're actually doing quite a bit of the stuff down here, so it won't be too long before the stone stuff's done. And for now, I'm going to keep the basalt stuff here just for making, safe stuff. I may actually make some basalt blocks so I can maybe make the next bridge out of basalt, and I'll just not use the basalt until that bridge burns up if I do decide to do magma in it. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Again, that's not high priority. And yeah, so I need to get down here. I need to get some of the things that are in my meeting hall. Some of these stray stockpiles in appropriate locations. And I have to get a bar block one down here for the metal bars, and just the regular blocks will still be up on top, of course. So I'm waiting for them to get this dug out first, done first, and then I'm going to designate the rest of this to be dug out, dumped, and in here, and then I'll go down here. I think I don't really need to dump some of this stuff right now. So you see, that's where the lever is for that floodgate below here. So I am going to show that first. I think some of this area, remember I was wondering what to do with this area. I'm going to probably make the bone and stuff like that. Bone shell stockpiles here. Because I figured I'll probably have one of these shops do the work, the crafts dwarf shop here. Wherever it is. Is it this one? Whatever it is. We'll have access to it pretty close. This is sort of why we had so many things to trade, is because I had the two people going full time on this crafts. For some reason they stopped both. Why is that though? I didn't have both stop. Repeat. Okay. I don't know why they stopped both. I would actually like them to kind of keep going on that. I did some rock jugs and pots. I could do just some random stuff, for a while, mugs and instruments and toys. Those sell probably just as equally good as the crafts do. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit. Mugs for now. I'm not gonna worry too much about this. This guy's going at a snail's pace, cutting these things. What few we got? I do have a couple extra floodgates made and mechanisms that are, I think, of Magma safe. Remember, right? So really, we'll have this guy do most of the stuff. Let's see, what else did I need here? There was something else I wanted. I need some more statues for these officer quarters. That's one thing. Alright, let me unpause this, let them go. Yeah, so once some of these hauling duties get done, I'll be able to start doing other projects. So I'm going to do a reclaim on this again, even though it doesn't show me needing any. Okay, so what we're going to do, I forgot where the heck the miners are now. I'm not sure. They may not be doing anything. I am going to very slowly kind of do this here. First off, let's mine that out. Let them come and do it. Well, I'm not really sure. I think they're still doing the moat up top. I don't know where they went to. They kind of vanished halfway through that job. Oh, and we're saving because of spring arrived. Let me pause the recording. Okay, now that that's done, yeah, I'll dig this out. I could dig this out, but I might end up smoothing it and then having a fortification built in it. And that way, I mean, it doesn't really offer any real protection, because if the magma's at level 7, the thing's passed through it anyway. But I don't know. I don't want to really risk my miners, and I guess my stone detailers are a little more expendable than my miners, and that might be the only reason why I'm going to do that. Let me unpause it here and let them get going. Man, I gotta locate where everyone is. Let's go top side. I think they might still be doing this. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Alright, let me just remove these ramps, see if they do that first. Up to them, I don't really care. I think I have one still, right? Yeah, that's fine. No, they're not going to do that right now. That's fine, that's fine. So we really got to get going on getting those traps up, because we're long overdue for either an ambush or a full-scale siege. They may end up coming back to this stuff too. Yeah, looks like they actually are. So did they do that yet? No, they didn't. Well, as soon as all this and that one thing's dug out, I'm gonna do the walls and then repair them here. Because I'd really just like to get that done and out of my hair. These guys are all pretty busy. I think this is milling the plants. I think that ends up doing. I think that ends up processing the cave wheat into flour, and they're using that to cook also. I would think. I had a bunch of it ordered up, and they did that. So need millable and rotten. Okay. Well, apparently we don't got any. And I'm going to be doing some creative work on this and removing things. Because I don't want to keep getting the quivers, the splints, and the crutches in the finished goods. And maybe I'd like to have them elsewhere. And I could actually start setting up my military room so they can start training. Although I really want these military guys to be hauling for a little while. I really don't know if I want them training right now. So I guess we will do that. What the heck? Build armor stands. What's the weapon rack? Is R? Let's forget. And I don't know if you need a coffer in here, but I'm going to put a coffer anyway. Container H. I do forget that. I think you can, and I think they'll do something with that. And another thing, I want them to be able to go into the next room, because I'm going to have stockpiles of ammo and armor in both of these. I may actually make this the stockpile room, and then this one maybe the training room. We'll see. So undo that. Gives people something to do anyway. Actually, I think I will do that. One thing I'm going to do now, let's actually designate some of this. Get dug out here. So we see where we're at with this tetrahedrite vein. See how extensive it is, at least. And let's see if they actually ever went down there to do that. No, they did not. Alright, so I guess that's not going to get done as quickly as I'd hoped, but that's fine. And where are my smoothers now? They're still doing these? Yeah, they're still doing that. That's fine. So I may end up having to... we got tons of seeds now, so we're going to have quite a bit going in here. Maybe let's set up the stockpiles here. I guess I really can't think of anything else to do right now. Weapons. Let's see, armor D. And ammo is Z. Good. Build doors. Make doors on here. Oops. And I'm hitting the buttons too quick. Stupid me. So that means we can eliminate, I think this is the ammo run, right? This is the armor and weapons. So we'll just need an animal one and the different type, the metal bar one. So I have an area where I want them to do these. Oh yeah, they were pretty, must have been all, I was definitely out of room for the ammo. I was doing a lot of that, if you remember. I designated a lot of those. Also, we could probably be doing, I am going to do either below us, here, I think probably here off to the side, I'm going to do an archery range. I want to be close to this. But, so let's see here, armory barracks. Oh, I don't really want it to go into there. Not much I can do about it, I guess. It's fine, that's fine. I don't care. Training. Both will train. I guess both will equip, and I don't know the difference between individual equip and squad equip, but I guess squad equip's true. Sleep? No, I'm not going to bother with that. That'll be just whoever sleeps, they'll sleep in their own rooms or whatever. I'm not going to worry about that too much. So yeah, we should start seeing our military dudes doing that, but I have to actually go to squads. A, activate them. T, B, activate them. T. Let's see if they actually do stuff. They are actually in there. Apparently they're getting ready. They're training even without being told to train. That's good. Of course, I really don't like the idea of them being on this side, but that's, I don't care. I don't worry about that too much. Alright, so let's actually get down to making the walls for this. Let's just use available close stuff like rhyolite. Marble's fine too, I guess. And I will be mining for this from above. I just wanted to. Diorite's fine, I don't care. I think I gotta put it in here. I could put it in here. I got more of this vein. I think I'll wait on that wall. And I could dig out more here, but I'm not gonna bother. This is fine. There's probably more in here, but details. Just let it go. Some of it's gotta be let go. So masons probably. I think we got 2 masons set up. They'll just go and do this. At least 2. I think 3. So let them go do that. One's training. See, did they get down here yet? They're going here now. This shouldn't. We should be okay here now. But now here's the moment of truth. We smooth this, but that's okay. Smoothing won't do nothing. Actually, they won't even go to it because I got too much smoothing here to do. Which I might actually undesignate. Yeah, I'm going to undesignate, totally undesignate this. There we go. Just because I wanted to get that done. Okay, why are they not going to that next? Got me hanging. I don't. Where they're going now? That's accessible. You know, we can go kitty corner, so that should be okay. Oh, they're doing it now. Okay. It's blinking. It's blinking. Oh, he's got a kid with him. I'm sorry to do this to you, dude, but carve that fortification A, and hopefully, sorry, cross our fingers here, uh, he won't die with the baby. It could be pretty bad. Oh, he died. The baby bled to death. I would have thought I got burned to death, but that's just me. Oh, I feel bad. All right, well, that's too bad. That's their first death. We're gonna have to memorialize both the baby and the adult because we can't recover the corpse. Man, yeah, that's sad. I thought I've seen. I don't know why that happened that way. I'm sure there's a safe way to do it. I've seen someone else do it this way. I don't know why it didn't work out this time. Floor over that just in case something happens. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, and I think that should all just work out. Once it gets filled in here, I'll close the floodgate, and we should be good. Let's go up one level. Oh, and we can train that war dog, huh? And also, let's wall off this area. Walls, walls, walls. Alright, so let's actually have our guys kind of doing the wrong thing, of course, hitting the wrong buttons here. Okay, that's just sort of exploratory just to see how far in this tetrahedral stuff goes, just to have it. Not high priority. Oh, see, those mugs are getting made pretty quick, huh? Got lots of food. What's he doing? He's brewing. Okay. And the easy meals are going. I should have so much stuff that it's not even funny. So much. Okay, looks like it goes there. Just dig a couple more spots there. Yeah, I'll keep these guys busy here a little bit doing this. Okay, guys. Just keep hitting more and more, huh? There you go, a little more. I should probably get going here on smoothing again. Say undesignated everything. Dump the ones that are in the doorway. Wow, the tetrahedra just keeps going and going in here. Come on. Basalt. Actually, it's probably pretty useful to have some of this basalt. Just because I don't seem to have. That seems to be the only magma safe stuff I have in quantity. get a whole. Actually, extend these a little bit. May end up putting rooms over here anyway. All I'm gonna do is just wall them off real quickly. And the tetrahedrite should eventually get moved down to that stockpile unless it's filled, which is, yeah, it's pretty filled. Yeah. Take a look at this. Coming along. Once it gets up to 7s, they'll close that floodgate off. We'll be okay. Ooh, yeah, I think maybe next we have to start thinking about burial of the dead here, and I think our masons are pretty much done with that work they were doing. So let's do some slabs and coffins. So we can do some memorial slabs. I think a lot of our haulers are probably getting bogged down with our dudes taking the stone from these stone stockpiles here. So at some point I am going to just get rid of the stockpiles entirely, just so they're not running all the way heck down here to move one new piece of stone in where the old one is gone. But we are pretty much, look at that, yeah, we're finally done with all this. I have room here for something else. I could temporarily put that animal stockpile here, and yeah, I think I might do that just to get everything out of the room up above. So let's go animal stockpile, and also the bar. Well, no, coin is the only one I don't have, although I don't have any coins anyway. And we'll just do coin on the bottom row here, just to have one. And let's just get rid of all these stockpiles. And I will have to redo that one below. I think we should do that now, actually. P, bar blocks P. Okay. Turn the game Q. Let's actually so the changes here want metal bars only, not the other stuff. So forbid, 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 forbid. Metal bars only. And I did make some more wheelbarrows. I will actually put it to 3. I don't know if I have enough right now. And dump whatever else is in this room. And these two apparently aren't dumped. And might as well designate everything in here be dumped. And hide the stuff in the hallway. And the ones in this hallway. Alright, good. Looks pretty now. Everything looks organized. I pretty much got everything I want here. I think the next thing is, well, let's undead and let them go and do all this stuff, is obviously a lot of hauling stuff right now. And they'll be moving a lot of these different things into different stockpiles and stuff, smoothing the walls, getting the officers up and going. I'm going to have to do more mining in here. But that's going to have to wait. I'm going to have to do this. And yeah, this is the basically the graveyard, or it's going to be. So what I'll have for each thing, each nook, be a coffin on one side and maybe a slab or a statue on the other side, and it'll be for the same person. So we're going to have room to expand, obviously, for this. This will be for the common dwarves, though. Officers and stuff will have their own. I may end up making it close by, maybe on this side of the hallway. So that'll be something, a possibility. So that's what the miners are doing that next. It's fine. We'll have that. They don't need to worry about this right now. But heck, I might as well designate it anyway. I don't want to get too close to that lava, but I'm not gonna pierce in there. Oh, and one other thing. Let's just dig here and then wall this room off. And hopefully they'll... I don't really have enough room for the ore down there in that one stockpile. That's fine. Smoother dudes, are you done yet? I need to get some officers up in their rooms here. I think we had enough bedrooms for everyone too, if I remember right. Yeah, I set those. I didn't set these though yet, did I? No, I didn't. But they're then placed. They've been placed. They're just gonna have to suck it up that the fact that they're in clay hopefully won't give them bad thoughts. I think we're gonna be okay. But I always want to check real quickly if everyone got one. Oh yeah, the baby and I think 2 kids in, right? 2 babies and 2 kids. I'll give the regular kids some room. They're gonna grow anyway, so the babies can wait. So we got pretty much all these here. Okay, they're taking all that down. Let's get down here to the animals. I said I was gonna have that one dog. Oh, there's a couple dogs. I want the dogs to be trained for more training. I haven't actually assigned the dogs yet to people, which I will do soon. Well, we got too many kittens, so sorry. And we probably don't really need that llama. It's full grown now, so you can cook it up. So, yeah, he's gonna get slaughtered. Traction benches. I haven't actually made them yet, have I? I bought ropes, so I should have... Oh, I actually have to make them at the mechanic shop, don't I? Problem is I have... I don't need Magma safe. Yeah, I don't really necessarily need Magma safe traction tables, so I don't really want to use up my basalt for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a second mechanic shop just to have it, just so I don't, you know, have to reset up that. So they'll go do that. And the masons really aren't doing crap right now, so let's actually have them start doing some stuff we're going to need here in the long run. Cabinets and coffers like crazy. Do cabinets first. Oh good, they're moving that down finally. Hauling that stuff off a little by little. This is going pretty slow, but we're getting there. Yeah, that lava just hit them too quick. They didn't even have a chance. Well, I don't know what the moods are going to be like because of that. I mean, I imagine someone's going to get angry, but I haven't seen anything about people being angry yet, so I think we're okay. But, yeah, we're going to have to get them buried pretty quickly here, because otherwise we'll have a ghost and whatnot. And we don't want that now, do we? Let's put doors up on this. Actually, we don't really need them there, do we? Want them here. So you keep changing the mayor. I hate this. Now, what's your mandate? I'm just wondering. Bolts. Well, that's not a problem. I'm not going to be exporting bolts. I don't. You know what? When the dwarves came, I don't have anyone meeting with these liaisons, so I don't know why the mayor's not talking to liaisons. But maybe he's just too busy. I don't know who. But I really don't want him in there because I know the only one I have completely cut off is the trade guy. So I'm going to replace this guy again with Mr. Trade, even though he doesn't have any relevant skills. What was that? More migrants? Yay, migrants. Let's see. Migrants. This is probably a good point to end the episode. I'm going to take a look at these migrants, and I will let you know what they're like for the next episode. Okay, guys. So remember to hit that like button on the way out to keep supporting me. I'll catch you next time. Rabbit is out of here. Adios.